Rūta Meilutytė was coached here in the UK. Age 15, she was about to make Olympic history.
History has been made here. Youngest ever to win the event. Lithuania get their first medal. It's a gold.
How special is this for you? It's too much for me.
In 2010, she joined Plymouth Leander, one of the most successful swimming clubs in the UK. She was trained by head coach Jon Rudd, credited with turning the club into a medal-winning powerhouse.
She has an inner drive and an intrinsic desire for success.
But behind Jon Rudd's success was a darker side. We've spoken to 8 swimmers trained by Rudd, including Rūta. They all describe pressure over their diet and weight, with some making themselves sick to get thinner.
Jon said my ass is fat in one competition when I was 16. I broke a world record that day. I think that was because I was angry.
We've seen a review of a confidential, independent investigation by Swim England in 2012. 17 witnesses gave evidence about Jon Rudd's behaviour. The investigation found that under Rudd's leadership, swimmers were, as Swim England described it, publicly fat-shamed, verbally abused, made to train while injured, inappropriately disciplined, and that there was a bullying culture. It recommended he be suspended for 4 months. He never was. We've made numerous attempts to contact Jon Rudd about our investigation. He hasn't responded. Rebecca Adlington won gold in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, aged 19.
The reason why I think I was so successful is because my coach ultimately always saw me as a human being first. Other coaches would try and see how much they could burn their athlete out or push them or shout at them. My coach did none of that. In swimming, I have to acknowledge you are very exposed. I love the sport so much, but one big downside is body image. And even now, 36, and people think I'm super confident at putting a costume on. I am not.
Plymouth Leander is under new leadership and says it can't comment on historical incidents or decisions. It says it carried out a thorough review of its safeguarding policies and procedures to provide the safest possible environment. The club says Jon Rudd was employed directly by Plymouth College, which they were partnered with at the time, and it was responsible for his oversight. Plymouth College says the club was responsible for safeguarding. It says excellence should never come at the cost of individual well-being, and that it's deeply concerned to hear these swimmers' testimonies. The failures of the investigation into Rudd have led Swim England to review 1,500 safeguarding cases across England, stretching back 20 years. Swim England now says it's determined to learn from past mistakes. What would you say to all those children who have suffered as a result of failings within Swim England?
I would say, I'm sorry. We absolutely wish that you hadn't endured the poor experience that you did endure. So deeply, deeply sorry for that.
Rebecca Woods, BBC News.